Hey, yo! Hello, everybody.
What is up? How are you doing, Tom?
We're in. How are you doing, Danny? How you been?
I'm good. I'm still a bit freaked out that we got a comment from Troy Evans like 40 minutes ago when I set the stream up. I hope we didn't go live, but if we did,
hey guys. A ghost in the system.
God knows what happened there, but yeah, we move on. How you been, Tom?
Been good. I've been good. Been getting through awful weather, petrol crisis. It's all going on.
Everything.
But we survive. We survive and we move forward. How are you?
No, it has been a madness, definitely. But yeah, getting very close to Apex. We were just talking about it. Very excited.
I didn't realize how close it was. Time has flown by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. We're going to introduce you to Shuffle T and Marlo as a pair. I've shown you a couple of their battles.
Oh yeah, I've seen
you a bit of this.
Yeah, I've seen Shuffle T and Marlo before.
Yeah. Ah, that's what it was. Okay, cool. What's up, man? What's up? How are you doing?
Sent out a extra notification. Oh, fair enough.
All good.
I've watched Shuffle T before, so it'd be cool to get into it on the stream.
I think this is going to be a good one as well. I was saying a little bit off the stream about how you can tell that they're like drama students in this battle, but they very well, like they do it very well. But yeah, it's a really good battle. I just kind of want to get into it because I want to make sure that we're finished by 8:30 because Premier Battles are going live. So everyone make sure that you head over there after. So we will bring the battle up.
The big dogs that tweeted at us.
You what? Sorry.
Said big dogs got we give it. So we'll sign off then. But they did tweet at us once.
Well, it's more because I want to go and watch that as well.
Go and watch.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just I'm a fan. I'd rather go watch that than sit here and watch a battle at the moment. So we plan to go live though. So we're here. We are going to watch a battle and enjoy it. But this is exactly what I was going to say, Troy. This battle is amazing for both sides. Like, this is one that you can just enjoy. You don't have to think about winning or losing or anything. I'm not going to ask you. It is simply a battle to enjoy because you wanted to do
I love almost every aspect of doing this, right? But deciding who won is not my favorite. So I do like having one that I can just enjoy.
It's just your opinion.
Yeah, man.
It's not necessarily you're deciding who wins. You're just saying who you think wins.
All right, teacher Danny.
It's fine. Honestly. But we are gonna get into this now. This intro was cool as well. Don't Flop used to have really cool intros.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Raise the Bar Tour, South Coast, Brighton Town. We are here, main event of the day. Are we in the fucking building? Still works, it's all good. I still got it, man. Anyway, we're here. Please follow me on Twitter at John Watts, at Body Bagner. All the links are in the description. Big up Kruger as well. Big up everybody helping put this event together. This is the main event. Raise the Bar Tour as a whole has been fucking nuts so far. Brighton's been no different. Big up all the MCs representing themselves very, very well. Big up Twister and Sleepy G as well. Prob, Adam, everybody as well. Shouts to all the Brighton crew, Seizling and everybody else showing their support. All the fans for giving up their Saturday afternoon. All right then, let's get into the battle. On the right-hand side, from the South Coast, I don't know exactly where, but the South Coast is good enough. Make some fucking noise for Wizard and Scizzahs and I always say Brighton or Hastings, or I don't even know it, I swear. And on the left-hand side, the current Don't Flop 2-on-2 tag champions. Make some fucking noise for Shuffle T and Marlo.
They've been 2-on-2 champs for like, I don't even know. There was a tournament, and then whoever won that tournament became like the 2-on-2 champ. And Shuffle T was actually in that tournament, but not with Marlo, because Marlo couldn't do it. And I think Shuffle went out in the first round. Please, someone in the comments correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he went out in the first round. But yeah, that was a really good tournament. If we ever get a chance to, we'll like kind of relive that one. That was a
tournament series.
That's got everything, but they're all like 2-on-2 battles. Obviously it was a 2-on-2 tournament, and 2-on-2 battles are longer, so that's why we kind of like our little quick episodes really. but yeah, we'll get into that. We definitely will do some more like not live and stuff like we were talking about. But yeah, let us know, anyone, if you were here at this battle as well. But these guys have been the 2-on-2 champ, is what I was going to say, for like, it's got to be like at least 7 years, I reckon.
Holding it down.
Yeah, 6-7 years, I reckon. But it's just because there's not much challenging. Like, they didn't defend it for like a couple of years, I swear. So, you know, if there's not much challenging, then you can't really defend it, can you? Simply.
I mean, hey, by an intro mile, a win's a win.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, let's get into it anyway.
This is a non-title match battle. This is promo, so please log on to the forum. The link is on the screen. Please make an account or leave a YouTube comment who you thought would win if you were judging the battle. Massive shouts to Signature Clothing for passing me the tea. Like, I just randomly saw it on Instagram and asked for it, so big up them. But yo, so basically we chose off camera and they wanted to go first. They were cool with that. So it's the main event, Raise the Bar tour number on Brighton. Them, good.
Yo. I invented bad bars, you cunts. That's right, you my sons. You look like every librarian in the world combined into one. What's good, Shuffle Tea? Looking like your daily diet is a cup of tea. Yo, I got more guns than Muscle Beach. Your girl ain't from Detroit, but she loves the D.
Don't fuck with me, or I'll punch your mother's cheeks for 100 weeks. Looking like you got stung by bees or tried to brush her teeth with a rusty piece of cutlery. We're a couple G's. You both grew up in a nunnery where you wore dungarees. You weren't praying for love and peace, but once a week they had to get down on their knees in front of priests.
Yeah, you don't get bitches. Between you, you've probably shagged like half a dozen. I bet that shit makes you cry like cutting the largest onion.
Oh, I like him. Oh, he is funny.
Oh, it gets better. I'll show you
good.
some more wizard. There was another wizard battle that I
wizard.
want to show you versus Ogmios.
He is funny.
Yeah. He is quality. We'll take it back a little bit. And
Yeah, it's really good, like, comedic timing.
yeah, this is why I said this is a great battle to show you, and probably a better battle to show you and watch like live and stuff than the second or third actually compliments battle. So yeah, we will watch that though, just in private.
We're a couple G's. You both grew up in a nunnery where you wore dungarees. You weren't praying for love and peace, but once a week they had to get down on their knees in front of priests.
Yeah, you don't get bitches. Between you, you've probably shagged like half a dozen. I bet that shit makes you cry like cutting the largest onion. Yo, quit your barking, cousin, because you ain't gotta go to the zoo to see that llama dumping.
I'll sleep with your missus. You'll catch us in the act and I'll make you apologise and then clean up my dishes. Look, don't come between me and my business or you'll be like an old person in a nursing home. I'll be feeding you biscuits. It'll be like waking up to find your bed sheets full of kippers.
Why?
Because I'll make you sleep with the fish.
Yeah, I'm on the streets getting guap. You do years of lectures. Since you're both shit comedians, you'll hear the heckler. Yo, Shuffle and Marlo, I'll box them fags. Your girl flies around the kid like an Oxfam ad.
No.
I love that bar.
Yeah,
That is so
Flies
like
around
the
kid.
swag on that is just amazing, and the confidence of it all. I just love it.
Yeah,
That's the best.
swagger.
We fly on the kid like
Full of kippers.
Why?
Because I'll make you sleep with the fish.
Yeah, I'm on the streets getting guap. You do years of lectures. Since you're both shit comedians, you'll hear the heckler. Yo, Shuffle and Marlo, I'll box them fags. Your girl flies around the kid like an Oxfam ad.
Yo, I like leather sofas, crocodile loafers and minks. You like getting on drunk benders and you don't even drink. Look, I'm gripping the gloss, and when I lift the tray, I ain't Justin Timberlake, but I'll put this dick in a box.
Yo, that paedophile coat you usually wear makes me sick. It means you either take the dick or you've got underage Asian chicks sending you naked pics. Big gun, leave your chest hanging out like the fakest tits. You don't think so, you'll see the best of the Nina like Simone's greatest hits.
Yo, these two are actually gangsters. It's a cover-up. They keep the facts hidden. They both met back in prison and shared the same hustler's ambition. Marlo don't leave the house unless the gat's with him, and Shuffle, he only sleeps with fat black women. Now look, okay, look. I'm talking bollocks, that's a given. Apart from, well, Shuffle does only sleep with fat women. But they have to be white, because he hates black women. Time!
Definitely Troy. That was a bar. All of it was. They're so funny though, like, oh man. The comedic timing and stuff, like you said, Tom, it's just, it adds to it. They're the perfect counter against Shuffle T and Marlo, really. Like,
because they kind of like they're in the same sort of wavelength. I think they don't try and bring them down. They don't try and change the game too much. They're just like fucking there, and that's so funny. Yeah. I really enjoyed that. That was a really solid round.
Yeah, no, it was. We'll see what Shuffle T and Marlo bring.
Wiz and Sizz have so much money. They're literally always getting what? Always. Their cash flow never stops. Where do you even get it from? How many shops have you fellas robbed? Doing the sleaziest ends and odds like Megan Fox in every job she's ever got. Getting off men in frocks and tennis socks till they let it pop like Pepsi froth. Catch them on Brighton Beach with a sign that reads, "Press my knob for 20 bob." And they get cash in hand for every job and make sure that they check it off because they realise if a penny's dropped. Fuck the cash you pretend that you magically get. Your face looks like you have the excess flab from your neck attached with a peg at the back of your head. Your lizard face is bony as hell. You look like a failed attempt the wizard made of cloning himself. Also, your name is Scizzahs, which is fucking hilarious. And the only time I go for a big whiz is when my dick pisses for 6 minutes. I have to excuse myself from family dinners. I have a condition. Fuck any style of clothing you've ever worn to battles, you stupid short twat. If any of your shoes were more flash, you'd be a Human Torch and confuse your doormat. You're a walking, talking, all-conforming consumer whore trash Gucci porn ad. You're like if Michael Bay directed a movie called Swag. In battles you state your chips stacked to the roof, which is a hazardous waste and impractical move. Neither of them own an account at the bank. Just mountains and mountains and mountains of cash. Your nan walked into the lounge where it's stacked and tripped over £1 million like a twat. Compounded her back. But since they were 15, they've been making a ton in savings and funds, wages and sums. Went to watch Wolf of Wall Street and claimed it was fun, but thought it was a working class family romp based in the slums. The rates at which they stacked those bills will astound. They got sick of all their cash spilling about, so they gave up making money for Lent, just sitting around, and accidentally made £1 billion. He's so rich it's a fucking joke. He lights some cash to light a match to light a fag. He doesn't smoke.
Do you know what? Shuffle T and Marlo, they're really good at like hitting an angle like this.
That I love that. I love it when he goes on that sort of like compliment, like when it's just like that is in any way that's like I don't know. It's just not the sort of combative competition you see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it takes a lot of confidence to try and win by bigging your opponent up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
And you can tell that confidence comes through in his performance. It makes him. It's so funny.
Yeah, I think it's difficult as well because like there's a lot more to kind of what Shofty and Marlo were saying, I guess. But when it's Wizards and Scizzahs, very much like bang, 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 very digestible, very palatable. You know, you can just take it in without having to think about it too much.
Oh, see, no, I actually think that Wizards, their first round actually had more reference. Well, so far, obviously, had more references that I didn't get, like, or that like I had to think about a bit before I got them. Yeah, I think this first round has been more palatable so far. It's just more. They're just more playing around with like ideas rather than like actual things or people.
Yeah, I get that.
But I don't think that he's rich as he thinks. Would he give away 303 quid to some hobos after 3 drinks? No. Yo, and check this. When I'm hungry, I'm always eating a tidbit. Using food to keep myself sustained is really addictive. It's really addictive. So when I hit a one-stop and I leave with a big Twix, you'll think I'm grabbing an actual gun and shooting you in the fucking face the way I reach for the biscuit. What the fuck was that? Reverse gun bar. Yo.
See, that first round, I do think Wizard and Scizzahs was stronger in that first round. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I'm biased.
I think nobody can beat Shuffle.
I really enjoyed their first round, but there's definitely easier to follow the Shuffle T and Marlo round.
He did. He retweeted when I said about was going to watch this because obviously I tag them all in it.
Who did?
And Shuffle T. And he retweeted about it, and I was like, I wonder if I could like message him, see if he'll come up with that. But no, because I'd rather.
If this finds its way to you, Shuffle T, I'm speaking to you direct. If it finds its way to you, I'm sending good vibes. Hope you're doing well.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to talk to him some more at Apex.
Yeah.
But
if you're there, I'll call you.
That sounds weird. We're gonna edit that bit out.
Yo, listen. Yo, I'm clapping at these wankers. The crowd want to see battles, not amateur dramatics acted out by spastics. Look, me and Wizzy keep it gritty. We do make so much cheddar that we get our checks sent to Cathedral City.
Yo, no heart surgery, I'll put knives to your chest. You like cokeheads with Parkinson's because your lines are a mess. Yes, you're goddamn right, I'll fire the tech. You ain't trying to hear the sea when I put that shell to the side of your head.
Yeah, and I'm nice with the bread. I store it in a big bank. I live in a mansion and own Europe's biggest fish tank. Look, you're in love with your girl, but she's a thick skank. I'll pull out the 9 and pump shots to her chest like a tit wank.
Nice. Yeah, that slag's ass took up half my sofa. We chilled out, kicked back, sparked the doja. She started sucking me off. Gave me the largest boner. Then I got messy in the box.
What's that?
Barcelona!
Football bars.
Yo, this tard's a loner. You dress like a dodgy fucker. You need to raise cash like Johnny's mother. Look, Marlo's going, dude, ditch the garms, they're a horrid colour. Shuffle's like, oh, do sod off, you're not my mother.
Yo, you two ain't making cheddar. When you go and get your hair cut, you're like, just give me that David Guetta.
Just give me that David Guetta. Oh, I love it. Big up Phil in the chat as well. What's up? That is a good bar though.
I'm like Ray Charles because I wear shades forever. I bring hands to your block like a game of Jenga.
There's so much. I want to take it back just a little bit. There's so much that he said there.
Yeah.
Like I like Ray Charles because I wear sunglasses forever. But hands to your block, like
You need to raise cash like Johnny's mother. Look, Marlo's going, dudes, ditch the goms, they're a horrid cunt.
That's a creeper as well. Raise cash like Johnny's mother, obviously Johnny Cash.
Raise cash like Johnny's mother.
There is a lot, to be fair. I can get what you mean now.
Shuffle's like, oh, do sod off, you're not my mother.
Yo, you two ain't making cheddar. When you go and get your hair cut, you're like, just give me that David Guetta.
Just the head.
I'm like Ray Charles because I wear shades forever. I bring hands to your block like a game of Jenga.
You want to be rap battle legends? That's depressing. It's like saying you're an OG at stamp collecting. Look, I'll bash your head in, because I'm a go-getter. You really ain't no better than faux leather. I do this faux ever. I smoke a spliff while I'm planning attacks. You'd smoke a spliff and have a panic attack. Now that ain't so clever.
Yeah, girls say to me, you're what a man looks like. Girls say to you, you're what my nan looks like. Yo, you're going bald, Marlo. That right there is certain. Your hair's more wavy than a friendly person.
Yeah.
I know upset stomach, but I'm dumping the big shit. I'm like Shuffle's nan, because I'll serve tea with the biscuit.
The reason why they work, like, this battle is just irony. And, you know, like a spoof almost, I guess. I know you want to do gimmick, but I think this one kind of lives up to that, definitely.
Oh, yeah, this rides that line. Definitely rides that line.
But yeah, I've watched this battle like 50 times. I think I could recite it, if I'm honest, some of it. Definitely, like, as soon as they start saying, oh, yeah, this bit and this bit. But there are a few battles. I was thinking, somebody put out, I think it was Linda, but she put on Twitter about being able to recite a battle, basically, like word for word. I want to put it to a challenge, but yeah, we'll see. I want to maybe do a little stream where people try and remember rounds of battlers. You know, I think it'd be quite funny. And see some fans try and pull it off, and then everyone's got to guess like what round it was or something. I don't know. But we'll see.
Now, ladies, love a guy with the musical gene, especially fucking hell. Especially dudes that can read music from sheet. That's why Wizard fronts to every single groupie he meets that his acoustics are beast and he plays the flute in his sleep. Then of course she won't put out till he plays her a tune because it's sweet. So he sits her down in front of his computer and she has to watch him spend 6 hours producing a beat. And I think your beats would sound better if you stopped exporting them and uploading them online so he just didn't see them. I'm saying your music's good within reason. Now who remembers Scizzahs' great song about saving up his cash? I love your decision to whisper all the crazy stuff you rapped. You sounded weirdly kind of timid when you made the fucking track, like you were trying really hard not to wake your mum and dad. Get that one. Fuck, scrape that. I'll run up in your studio and take a shit on your mixer. Scrape that. Because you produce a bunch of beats on which some guys can rap, but then you DJ that shit live and the club finds it whack. So you guys are producers, but your stuff's like a cat. Why is that? Because I thought you were coming up with a punchline for that. Now I hope in this battle you remind us all of your criminal hustle and recycle some old used gun bars from your infinite bundle. Because you reuse that same joke like some miserable uncle and squeeze the most out of that shit like Bear Grylls in the jungle. Yeah. I actually imagined a non-gun bar OSB battle for April Fools without any chrome sprayed and not a single reference to the amount that they both make. And if you want to know exactly how that sounded, then go play Uno Lavos' third round against O'Shea. Because you make a gun bar and claim it's a banger. telling everybody that you stay with the hammer. That ain't funny anymore. You need a change in your stand-up, because if laughter's the best medicine, then they give you cancer. You guys act all American like you're low pesci now. You should know that kind of shit just don't get the crowd. I'm sure your pseudo-Cali style makes you both very proud, but if you wanted to sound American more, just choke every round, man.
That dig was brilliant as well, but I want to take it back, right, just because look at Shuffle T now.
His face.
It's like you need to watch his reaction, and obviously there was some good stuff. I'm going to take it back a little bit.
Battle, you remind us all of your criminal hustle and recycle some old used gun bars from your infinite bundle, because you reuse that same joke like some miserable uncle and squeeze the most out of that shit like Bear Grylls in the jungle.
Yeah. I actually imagined a non-gun bar OSB battle for April Fools without any chrome sprayed and not a single reference to the amount that they both make. And if you want to know exactly how that sounded, then go play Uno Lavos' third round against O'Shea.
Because you make a gun bar and claim it's a banger, telling everybody that you stay with the hammer. That ain't funny anymore. You need a change in your stand-up, because if laughter's the best medicine, then they give you cancer. You guys act all American like you're low pesci now. You should know that kind of shit just don't get the crowd. I'm sure your pseudo-Cali style makes you both very proud, but if you wanted to sound American more, just choke every round, man.
It's when you international beef. It's when you bitches rap. It's always schemes about the hidden gas you've brought to squeeze. But what you know about sneaking cheese graters past the Brixton Jam security? And even against the Americans, you still let those lyrical gas pop. You got the performance, a lot of support, but Josh, it was awkward. Because if you tried that over there after crossing the border, you'd be shot for just talking shit. You'd be in more danger of those Washington laws than Solomon Northup. On his first day there, he'd hear a knock at the door, and it's a robber that's calling like, "Give me a shit, bitch, or I'ma pull out the biscuit." And Big Wiz with his quick wit to probably say, "Oop, no chocolate bourbon."
That was a long one.
That was a bit too played out.
Lost me on that one a little bit.
If you film, you must have watched at least the third round, a couple of times, I'm sure. From this,
spoilers, Danny.
Brilliant. Yeah,
Spoilers.
Brilliant. Yeah, but the third round from who? Right. But yeah, that got a little bit. That got a little bit drawn out for me, which I think is probably the only time it's ever happened.
Deviated a bit for me.
Them, but yeah. It's all right though. I think
his voice is fucking him up as well. I feel like that could have been a lot smoother than it was.
Yeah, he's going through some shit.
And look, if you like when they rap on Blazing Heat, like they grab the chrome and spray, you must be higher than Harry Baker's sleeves when he battled Stowaway.
In 50 years, when Wizard here is getting old and grey, he'll turn to his grandchildren like he's got a joke to say. Like, did I ever tell you the one about how I grabbed the chrome and spray?
Granddad, yes, we've heard your gun bars. Please just go away.
And there's some shit we promised we wouldn't bring up. And we're men of our words. So time.
The best.
I love that. I love that so much.
So we're actually just going into the third round, but we're going to take it back a little bit just to watch some more of Shuffle T about his second.
Something about that I just find so funny ending around that way. Just being like, we're men of our word, so we're not.
Yeah, like, literally, we'll do exactly what we said we're going to do.
Yeah. And it's such an easy like tag on bar that I'm sure has been done a million times and you can just use anywhere. But it's just such a funny way to do it.
It's brilliant.
And even against the Americans, you still let those lyrical gas pop. You got the performance, a lot of support, but Josh, it was awkward. Because if you tried that over there after crossing the border, you'd be shot for just talking shit. You'd be in more danger of those Washington laws than Solomon Northup. On his first day there, he'd hear a knock at the door, and it's a robber that's calling like, "Give me a shit, bitch, or I'ma pull out the biscuit." And Big Wiz with his quick wit to probably say, "Oop, no chocolate bourbon." And look, if you like when they rap on Blazing Heat, like they grab the chrome and spray,
He must be higher than Harry Baker's sleeves when he battled Stowaway.
In 50 years, when Wizard here is getting old and grey, he'll turn to his grandchildren like he's got a joke to say. Like, did I ever tell you the one about how I grabbed the chrome and sprayed?
Granddad, yes, we've heard your gun bars. Please just go away.
And there's some shit we promised we wouldn't bring up. And we're men of our words. So time.
You can see there's somebody in the front row, and their eyes are just like,
Yeah. But look at like Marlo's eyes. He's like, yeah, we had something we was going to bring up. And they just like fades. It's brilliant.
Yo, I'll drive up to Reading with a gun and a mask. Wet up these posh cunts like when I fingered your mums in the bath. Yo, those slags have got some fat thighs and they're proper racist because I pulled out my dick and they went soz, not into black guys.
Yo, that's right, you're with your mates William and Xander, chortling, thinking that you're witty with the banter. I'm chilling with a bitch on a veranda, my girl looking like Rihanna, your girl looking like Miranda.
You big whiz, I'm gripping and I'm firing. Since you look like Ma from Home Alone, it's only right that I hit you with the iron.
That was brilliant. There's not anybody that wouldn't be able to understand that at all. Like, that is brilliant. So
Love
easy.
Yeah. When it comes to shooting, I'm a pro, dude. I'll put the steel.
What'd you say?
so give him a coat and some fingerless gloves.
Yeah, literally. Well, fair go. You can see it.
The banter, I'm chilling with a bitch on a veranda. My girl looking like Rihanna, your girl looking like Miranda.
You big whiz, I'm gripping and I'm firing. Since you look like Ma from Home Alone, it's only right that I hit you with the iron. When it comes to shooting, I'm a pro, dude. I'll put the steel to your dome like scaffolding at the O2.
That's
Your
brilliant.
set is polished for certain. You put a lot of the work in. I wish I practiced as much, but I'd rather not be a virgin. This plonker is working for a place that remakes clothes. I thought there's nothing wrong with that, till I found out it was called We Say No. He tried to donate his cheapskate coat. His boss was like, "Ah, thanks Adam, okay, let me see, mate." No.
Yo, you only came to Brighton for the hairy gay guys. Bitch, that black 40's still popping like Mary J. Blige. Yo, and it's all I need. You know that I'm packing mines. It's like school sports day the way we clap in them nines.
Yo, I get mad respect. Yo, I get mad respect. Call me Gillette. Watch this pro glide. I mac 3 hoes and they're the best a man can get. Yo, I'm razor sharp and these dudes not right. I'm like a builder having a wank the way I shoot on sight.
Ooh!
You can see even he didn't want to say that. Look at his face now.
Look at him.
He did not want to
They're
say it.
ashamed of what they've just said. Shoot on sight.
Oh,
Nice.
I don't know if it's nice for the other people.
You do, it's just honestly just like nothing beats like a fucking just smut joke sometimes.
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
shit joke
sometimes.
or a wank joke. Like they just get you, like just simple funny shit.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. But they just, it's like you said, like they've got the same thing that Shuffle T and Marlo's got, which is it's going to be interesting because at Apex, Raptor and Bobby, who are obviously going up against them, the scapegoats, and they've got that already. They rap together all the time. They've been on tracks and stuff, you know.
Yeah,
They're literally
and as well,
brothers.
something I've noticed, like whilst watching this, is a big, I think, a reason why I like Shuffle T and Marlo, because everyone here does it really well. Is they kind of have confidence to waste a bit of time, with like their delivery and stuff, and I think that really like just makes it look a lot cleaner which just
You've
makes
got to
it so
remember
much
though,
easier to enjoy.
that's probably because this wouldn't have been a judge battle. This is a
That
promo
is
battle.
true. That is
I'm
very
sure.
true.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Is it?
because we did say that. Yeah, yeah, forced to like not waste time in a tournament.
Yeah, exactly. That's good. I did like the Gillette
Oh,
one.
yeah.
People would probably say it's lame now, but no, I think it still pops.
I loved those bars.
Yeah, it was still there, definitely.
Stay the way we clapping them nines.
That,
Yo, I get mad respect. Yo, I get mad respect. Call me Gillette. Watch this pro glide. I mac 3 hoes, and they're the best a man can get. Yo, I'm razor sharp, and these dudes not right. I'm like a builder having a wank the way I shoot on sight.
Yo, you said you had a Fiesta from 83 that gets you from A to B. The only problem with that, mate, is it doesn't get you laid, you see. I said, I leave bitches wet like they went out in the Thames, because I got an Audi and a Benz from 2010.
Pass me the green, I'll get to blunt blazing. Won't depart from the scene without all guns blazing. My life is large and obscene, I keep the funds raising. I'm in a bath full of beans like I'm fundraising.
that whole bit is amazing. That's the bit of this battle from them that I always remember.
I love that.
Full of beans, like I'm fundraising.
Fundraising.
I keep the funds raising.
Yo, you said you had a Fiesta from 83 that gets you from A to B. The only problem with that, mate, is it doesn't get you laid, you see. I said, I leave bitches wet like they went out in the Thames, because I got an Audi and a Benz from 2010.
Pass me the green, I'll get to blunt blazing. Won't depart from the scene without all guns blazing. My life is large and obscene, I keep the funds raising. I'm in a bath full of beans like I'm fundraising.
Scizzahs, I got plenty more in the stash, fam. You're so white and skinny, you make Marilyn Manson look like a flabby old black man. Yeah. Yo, stop doubting its drama, because you'll be like an Egyptian man walking his pet, taken out with the llama.
Look, you've had it easy till now, mainly shit opposition. You entered wanking contests just so you'd get stiff competition. Look, you can't manage this team, I'll call you David Moyes. They only came to the coast for the lady boys. If you rep for this city, you need to raise your voice. I'm like Brighton, where you at? Make some noise!
Strong way to end around.
Huh?
Strong way to end out that.
Yeah, definitely this hometown as well, getting that bias quick before, remember, we're one of you.
Yeah, we're here, yeah, but we got everyone to cheer with us.
Yeah, you're part of this.
Yeah, you're part of this now. Everyone who cheered, you're on our side.
But yeah, Wizard and Scizzahs, they were from they've been around for ages. They were around the start of kind of, well, I don't know actually when they came in, but I know it was before the big blow of Don't Flop, before it really blew, and the big blow of Don't Flop. What was that? When it really blew up.
Big blow. So during the big blow, They
definitely do. They definitely do work it well. That's what made them such a good team. But Wizard on his own as well is really good, and I'll have to show you Wizard versus Ogmios.
Yeah, we're going to watch some more. Definitely them. Definitely.
Yeah, he is. He's hilarious. But we've got one more round from Shuffle and Marlo. This is the one that I've been wanting to watch. I'm pretty sure I've shown you this round.
You probably have.
But we'll see if you remember. Hopefully your memory's rubbish like
I've watched a few Shuffle T compilation videos, I think. And this will probably be on them.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this probably will. But
You're gonna lose, you dickheads! You know why? Because we're the best comics. Yeah. No tiny male version of Barbie, but I put my wee Ken on it. Did you treat that proper shit like the exact opposite of the shallow side of a swimming pool? Depend on it.
Let's go. These guys will overuse their gimmick. Yo, we're like Usain Bolt. So quick. You're not like Usain Bolt. No, quick. Slow, bitch. If there's one thing I'm telling you guys, know this. I suggest changing that gum bar gimmick of yours to stitching feces, since it's already so shit.
See this. Oh wow, that is not good for Shuffle T. That.
Oh, that is an angry look.
Yeah, that is. Well, I'm going to skip back a little bit because I want to go through that bit again. Like,
yeah,
that's purposely having like bad bars where like you should be able to kind of like, you know, if you kind of watch battle rap and stuff and are entwined with how things are done, basically how bars are made and how bars are said, like you'll realize where they're going with it straight away, like you probably did with a few of them.
Yeah, I think that's definitely part of it as well. But like I was saying, like being able to waste time is like strategically putting in shit bars so that your other bars hit better and like land better. Yeah, because that's what it is. You're playing around with that. Like obviously they're shit on purpose. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna relax.
It'd be like shit bars. It'd be like a comedian coming out and doing a knock knock joke, right? Like two comedians come out and do the same knock knock joke that's rubbish. One of them, you will be like, okay, that was rubbish. The other one, you would say that is the funniest thing I've seen. Like, just because of the way that it would be done.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a skill.
There's so much better to come. So much better to come.
Well, let's go in.
Let's go. These guys will overuse their gimmick. Yo, we're like Usain Bolt. So quick. You're not like Usain Bolt. No, quick. Slow, bitch. If there's one thing I'm telling you guys, know this. I suggest changing that gum bar gimmick of yours to stitching feces, since it's already so shit.
He asked us to hang out. I was like, is this crazy guy proper? It took me ages to get back to you. Like a lazy spine doctor.
Yeah, we've been bashing these pricks hard. I'll start smashing your bitch, Todd. It's like more than one of the local S&M scat clubs closing down for refurbishment, and then all of them actually reopening again the way we back with some shit bars.
Yo, it's like the opposite. It's like the opposite of fair trade chocolate. Morally bad bars.
Morally bad bars.
I love it. I love that. And do you know what? When people ask me about it, I try and like think of bars I would say, and that is one of them that I would say. Like it's like the opposite of fair trade chocolate. Morally bad bars or more really bad, but you know, I think that's one to be able to explain it quite well. But it is such a reach, really. Morally, more really.
He sounds like as well. The best thing about it, he kind of sounds like you were saying, like a fucking drama school kid who's like, oh, so in this play, I'm gonna play the part of a battle rapper. Like it looks like a bad A-level. But like it's a really funny.
Everything rhymes perfectly in syllables. That is Shuffle T. That's the rhyming dictionary. That's what came out of it, basically. I think.
Today we're gonna explore the rhyming dictionary through the medium of battle rap.
Yeah. Why not? I would do it.
Honestly.
I was saying as well. Well, I wasn't saying sorry. I was thinking earlier. Like it's funny because when we was at the home invasion event, and Shuffle was like. But paying to watch me perform, you should be paying to watch me write this or something.
Yeah.
And you see in the video, like we turn to each other and be like, I would.
I would.
But the difference is, I done it for comedic effect. You would.
I would.
You would, yeah.
I would. 100%.
And on that note.
Yo, you're so gay, your home's Dusseldorf.
Has to be like.
No, I just want to take it back a bit because it's a good bit. This is
it took me ages to get back to you, like a lazy spine doctor.
We've been bashing these pricks hard.
But this is the thing, right? Doing all that is part of the bad bars. Like,
that's
Cooper
it.
in the building. What is up, Cooper?
It's all good.
I watched
What's
your
good
battle
with
with my fiance earlier. Tom Cooper's battle came out.
We're
It came out
gonna
yesterday.
watch it
Actually. I
live.
will send it to you. But yeah, it was good, man. Well done. Well done. That one against Robin, obviously, and well done against Haley as well. Hope you're good. And yeah, this is a great battle, man. Glad you're here to see us at the end of it. But glad you're here.
Halfway through
well
the
done.
best
Well
round
done.
of the battle.
So is the final of, you might be able to answer, well, I hope that you might be able to. Is the final of the Academy not on Apex now, or is it? If you could let us know. We're going to carry on watching this, though. Yeah.
I'll start smashing your bitch, Todd. It's like more than one of the local S&M scat clubs closing down for refurbishment, and then all of them actually reopening again the way we back with some shit bars.
Okay. I didn't even say what I was going to say. That's all part of, like, you know, when somebody who is trying to make sure the audience get everything they're saying, they'll like emphasize and put a box around the syllables that are rhyming. So that's what they do more like, and think, yeah, that's why it's funny.
Yeah, they're like literally showing you like this. We listen.
Yeah, the London card. They've done it on a Sunday though. Ugh, why on a Sunday? Why? It would probably be able to be a day trip, but I don't know. I work on Mondays. That's what you get for working in education.
Day
I don't know
trip,
if I'd
though.
be able to. But
That'd be
maybe
down for a
we'll
day
have a
trip.
look. I do want to watch you battle, Cooper. I really want. I need to.
Yeah, Matt, swing by.
Definitely. But, Phil, you should definitely be checking that. Yes. Yep. We'll be finishing up here in a couple of minutes. Get straight on that. Saying that, let's get back in.
Yo, it's like the opposite. It's like the opposite of fair trade chocolate. Morally bad bars. Morally. Take some in. Yo, you're so gay, your home's Dusseldorf. That's right, you just a gay wizard, no Dumbledore. See me, I've always got that gun to shoot people with, but don't confuse it with my arms, which some people may...
Is this like, no Dumbledore?
He sounds deaf. He sounds like he's deaf.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that.
It's like the opposite of fair trade chocolate. Morally bad bars. Morally. Take some in. Yo, you're so gay, your home's Dusseldorf. That's right, you just a gay wizard, no Dumbledore. See me, I've always got that gun to shoot people with, but don't confuse it with my arms, which some people may also call guns. Oh, you're as gay as a dinosaur. I ain't as gay as a dinosaur. I ain't saying he's gay. Wait, I am. I ain't gonna lie no more, because this guy opens to ding-dongs like a door.
It's that whole bit in it. You can't, like, I wanted to stop it on more bits.
I'm literally like tensing my stomach, trying not to laugh.
Whoa.
Come on. Really, oh!
No, it's funny. We'll take it back.
Scallions.
But yeah, he is. It's just again, it's them two as a pair, like the stuff that they can do, and you're going to see even more in this.
Bad bars.
Brilliant.
Morally.
We literally got like 4 bars in, and we just
Take
have to
some in.
stop it.
Yo, you're so gay, your home's Dusseldorf. That's right, you just a gay wizard, no Dumbledore. See me, I've always got that gun to shoot people with, but don't confuse it with my arms, which some people may also call guns. Oh, you're as gay as a dinosaur. I ain't as gay as a dinosaur. I ain't saying he's gay. Wait, I am. I ain't gonna lie no more, because this guy opens to ding-dongs like a door. You guys are from Hastings, which has a nice selection of pubs. Let's be real. Nah, fuck Hastings. You're like Brighton's lesbian mum. When I say we'll battle off Hastings, ain't no fight the settlers won. I've hated Hastings ever since I fell into that spiky equine grub. They fucking appalling. Say something that's boring. When I'm up here, well, it's great fun when I'm talking.
It's great fun when I'm talking.
I'll take that back.
It is. That is
lesbian mum. When I
that is another summary of battle rap. I think it's great fun when they're talking.
Yeah, definitely. And it does go to show that like sometimes it's not what you're saying, but how you're saying it, because it is very basic stuff, and it's meant to be like bad bars and things like that, but the way they do it is amazing.
Yeah. To say it with so much confidence that you know that they're doing it on purpose is what makes it funny.
Yeah.
Like when somebody's like stumbling and like it sounds like they think it's shit, it's because it looks like they think they're saying the best bars in the world. That's what makes it so funny to me.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think if this was like
out of their mouth is trash.
I think if this was the first battle that you've shown someone and they didn't quite get what was going on, this would be quite a dangerous one to show somebody, because they'd be like, all right, mate. Let's let him. I'm gonna let the rest of this round just kind of play out, unless we're laughing too hard. Then I'll pause it. All right. Yeah. But I just want you to be able to see this as they performed it, if you know what I mean.
Sable battle off Hastings, ain't no fight the settlers won. I've hated Hastings ever since I fell into that spiky equine grub.
They fucking appalling. Say something that's boring. When I'm up here, well, it's great fun when I'm talking. It's like I'm observing the changing measurement in grams of my various mugs. Because it gives me a reason to wake up in the morning.
Look, I'm no thief, so I don't want to jack your real name.
I'm not going to say it though, because
I'm not going to say that. Your lame bitch gimmicks played, because when you aim clip.
See, I have to say it. Sorry, one thing that Shuffle and Marlo actually do in this battle, and I've kind of noticed it more now than I ever did, is they reference a lot of like in battle things that are going straight over your head. Like that one, there was a battle. Must have been their battle, but they was like, I don't give a damn what your real name is. Oh wait, a damn's what his real name is. Oh no, the bad battle, I think it was. He says it to Shuffle. Something like that. But yeah, so that's like referencing it like, I don't want to jack your real name. And he's like, oh, I'm not doing it. But you wouldn't get that. And to be fair, I was thinking the compliments battle whilst watching this. It's exactly the same. There's a lot of like recalls to like previous battles.
Backhanded things.
Yeah. So I think they kind of, you would have to watch all their battles to appreciate everything they do, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Which I guess as artists is a good ploy, but yeah, I've only really just noticed that watching it with you, which is interesting.
And as well, self-reference is like a big part of art in like a lot of different mediums. Like, so
yeah, but
having
even,
that ability to like draw people in as a performer.
But even just in this battle, they've referenced Lavos's third round versus O'Shea, which they weren't a part of at all, and then they've referenced Harry Baker's sleeves when he battled Sturway, which they were very high, like all the way up here on his t-shirt. And I remember it being the kind of, the
thing
fan that I am. But yeah, as somebody just kind of walking by the scene, yeah, I've not really noticed that before.
Hit and slay and spray pricks with a tray. The formula is me not flushing the toilet for a week. Same shit, different day.
See, with us you get variety. Bad bars once and that was it, and now we're pissed your fucking style has forced us to come back to it because a real wizard knows not to repeat the same magic trick. But you guys have been backing this since way before Bagnall did the capturing on his camera kit. Back in the OT days.
Anarchists.
But now we're the fucking catalyst of the new wave of battling where it's only cool to do when you're really fucking practicing.
Yeah! Shuff and Marl, nothing off of the top of the dome of the head. And I bet you're totally scared at how over-prepared we could go with the set. For example, if I say the words in a code that we've set, like, you both are some plebs, then Shuffle knows in his head he needs to go over there and start combing his hair.
Oh yeah! We're never dropping shit off the dome. We're just propped and sitting at home, jotting scripts on the go like the opposite of Sharon. Our rehearsal game is off the chain.
Our fucking practice game doesn't even have a chain a man could break. One of us would just be kind of saying some stuff,
and the next person would just be kind of making it up,
and before you know it, the synchronization is done and we're basically one. Mate!
Oh, I love it.
This is a drama game. It's 100%.
Yes.
But it is so good. Love
You
that.
you have probably done the things in drama that they would have had to have done to practice this.
I've had this in performances. Like this is a full-on dramatic technique, like that you do.
But like, I really like the way that they
have
do
to
it.
practice a lot.
'Cause-
Like
Yeah,
anyone who's done
back in
something
the
like
day,
this
though,
before.
you've got to remember back in the day, like there was a lot less written stuff and a lot more freestyle stuff. So what they're saying about like the OT days, like overtime, like there would be a fourth round in some battles where you would go bar for bar or whatever to see who could outright the other person and for longer. But yeah, so they're getting it Wizard and Scizzahs because they were around at that time, and then obviously saying how prepared they can get, and then it's boom, 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 boom. But I'm gonna just let it play the whole way out, and then we'll talk about it, okay?
Yeah. Go with the set. For example, if I say the words in a code that we've set, like "you both are some plebs," then Shuffle knows in his head he needs to go over there and start combing his hair.
Oh, yeah. We're never dropping shit off the dome. We're just propped and sitting at home, jotting scripts on the go like the opposite of Sharon. Our rehearsal game is off the chain.
Our fucking practice game doesn't even have a chain a man could break. One of us would just be kind of saying some stuff,
and the next person would just be kind of making it up,
and before you know it, the synchronization is done and we're basically one. Mate! Mate! Just shut up! Oh, for fuck's... This isn't...
Fuck it, man, let's just go.
You both need to stop and fucking analyze this. You spend a lot of time on the battle hype tip, and you actually write tracks that like have a nice mix, a career full of hardships and sacrifices, and here we are, some poshy twat cracker white kids against established producers with actual music they plan their lives with. Rapping like this, getting 10 times your views of it, that's a line shit. Adam, I quit. What did I say? Time!
Oh, I love that as well. They're like, this is your whole life and you're being beaten by kids with pantomime shit. Yeah, it is supposed to be. I can't hear you, Danny.
I muted myself, sorry.
God
damn, rookie error.
All those beautiful insights that I just missed.
No, I was just gonna say it's like that. I don't even know what I was saying now. It's threw me completely. But yeah, I think it's gonna be something that you're either gonna like find hilarious or you're gonna find really tedious. That little bit.
Yeah, and I think a big part of that is how long they go on for and what they do. Whilst they're doing it, like the stop and starting bit that they did, like when they were like catching each other, was funny, but I think they could have done that for a short period of time and just owned the fact that they practiced really hard and just went straight into that bar. It was just like, we're doing this as a fucking joke and this is what we can do, and you're like a music producer, like just go with that angle rather than like, oh no, we're so in sync, we're accidentally copying each other.
But I'm gonna have to show you some more. I'm gonna have to show you a lot of Shuffle T and Marlo, so that's cool. We'll do it like in a spare time, whatever. But yeah, we'll watch a few of their battles just because I don't want anything to go over your head at Apex as well. But speaking of Apex, next week I do want to introduce you to. I want to get somebody on. I ain't spoken to him yet, but just in my head, I want to get somebody on that's on Apex. But then I want to watch a battle from people that are on Apex as well, maybe. So cool. Yeah, that will be next week. Or we'll start looking at process. I want to introduce you to the guys over there. Obviously, we've had Notice chat on, so I think that would be quite cool. Cool. But yeah, I said I wanted to finish at 8:30, and it is 33 minutes past 8. So I think that is quite good. I think.
Yeah, I think
that was a good battle. That was a good watch. Thanks everyone for coming on. And leaving a comment and that. If you are still looking for something to watch tonight, head straight over to Premier Battles. Their YouTube, go. Don't worry about this outro. Go to there now.
Love from us.
They've got Bizzo on. So yeah.
Right.
We're done.
Yeah, right. Thank you for watching, everybody. We're gonna go and rest up and catch the Premier Battles live.
Boom boom. Right. Peace, guys.